is mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I've run them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. iRacing glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. And pixels collide, steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Lead foot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame, we rise again. Lead foot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming sparks in the haze, metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame, we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires scream, the sparks in the haze, metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. TV. night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends fallen and legends break through. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Lead for TV, the fire never dies. Let for TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Lit for TV, the fire never dies. You talk too much, but the track don't lie. Quit stalling out, quit wasting time. Nothing ready for this, pedal to the floor. Quit whining, drive like you want more. Quit whining and drive, feel the feeling ignite. On like for TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Webbing doors at 200 strong. The weak get wrecked, the brave roll on. Every lap for war, no mercy.
Welcome into Leadfoot TV, the SoarDogg Cup Series with NSRLA Downtown Auto Sales 200 from one of my personal favorites, Michigan International Raceway. This place is a powerhouse of speed, Tracy. I love this place, and we're showing the 48 on the pole today. I'm Chris Golden, lead announcer, alongside my producer, Tracy Brown, also my color man, Tracy Brown, here in the booth today. Tracy, what are you looking forward to here in Michigan?
I'm looking for some intense racing action, a lot of white knuckling going around here. I think there's going to be intense drafting just like you'd have on a normal super speedway, but I think you're also going to have a large case of aero push. So it's going to be exciting from start to finish at this track. You just can't get away from your competitors. So it's going to be a great race for sure.
Absolutely. A couple things here before these guys start rolling off of pit road. We do have a little bit of news to deliver. We have some new drivers signed up here tonight with the SoarDogg Cup Series. Jake Box, James Wagoner, Joquan Stewart, Juan Cobb Jr., Andrew Nagy, and Justin Hendry have joined the league this week. This is exactly the middle point in the season. And before we run down our starting order, some major news on the points front here. Andrew Allen and Dustin Lewis, the 96 and the 33, will receive EOLs this evening for their participation in what is considered to be a team-on-team brawl at a local Denny's right here in Michigan. Black Diamond Motorsports as well as Fast Living Motorsports, but seems like only Dustin and Andrew were really blamed for that, I guess you could say, but they will be receiving EOLs for driver misconduct tonight, as well as Gino Volante will receive an EOL. He was found ripping wiring out of a competitor's wiring harness on his driver radio. Very odd there as well. John Freeman we have not seen him in the last 4 races. He does still have an EOL to serve for showing up to the drivers' meeting intoxicated, but he did run out of the meeting exclaiming he would not be back. And he hasn't been here in 4 races. We're looking forward to that. Devin Lucan, of course, showing up to the driver meeting. It says nude here. I'm not sure if that is accurate or not, but it's, of course, driver misconduct. He will receive an EOL as well. Also with Brett Wren for just incidents on track, of course. And we are green, and you guys can see the running order right there. We didn't really get a chance to run through that as we were going through our EOLs, but Don Francisco on the front row there in the 48 jumps out, and then Stewart, of course, gets by him for an early lead. They are already shuffling all over the place here, Tracy.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. And it sounds like we have a mischievous bunch here. It's just a matter of time, I think, before we get a driver found to be handcuffed before it's all said and done. But, man, look at this pack right now. Guys scraping the wall, going 3 wide. The leaders are out. There is Alex Pollock, again, running up front as usual. And I'm not quite sure what the betting rankings are, for how if he'll actually finish tonight or not. What do you call it? The betting line. That's why.
Yeah, the over under, because he's well below 500 now. He's completed 6 out of 14 races here. And like we said earlier, this is the halfway point for their season. Not only with Alex Pollock, not a big storyline today. I mean, obviously we want him to finish, but even bigger than that, Bittler missed last week. And you know Captain Mullet himself, Mr. Paul Mall, Ryan Bittler, we kind of wondered if we may see a different side of him tonight, a little more aggressive, but so far, staying back there, hanging high and tight, just watching everybody watch how it plays out. So we may not see the aggression we thought we might see from Ryan tonight.
Yeah, I think there's 2 different strategies you can play. You can try to go for the pole, get up front and stay ahead of all the action, or you can just kind of hang out in the back and wait for everyone else to take themselves out. Now, the latter, whenever I do that, the race always seems to go green flag from the entire way, so I always lose out on that. So that strategy has never worked for me. But we will see. Bittler's got to try something here.
Oh, 100%. Man, coming into this race, I'm super excited because of the essentially the master class that Gilbert put on last week at Nashville. And I mean, he's running 15th right now, not starting up front like we thought he might, but he's already on the move. As we see him 3 wide to the bottom, slide job right across the other 2. We're seeing some aggressiveness out of Gilbert already today. He's looking to put on another master class here today at Michigan.
Well, I think that win, he kind of finally got the monkey off his back, and now he is coming into this race with just a boatload of confidence. And, he's not even worried where he qualified at, because he said he's going to take this thing straight to the front.
Oh, man, everybody always says, winning's not that important. It's all about points. And then they win that first one. It's like, well, hold on a minute. It's kind of like cocaine. Once you get that one hit of it, you just want more and more, I'm sure Ryan knows what I'm talking about, or maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah, so once you get that one win, man, you want more of it. And I'm willing to bet he's kind of hungry for it right now.
Yeah, winning is much better than the alternative, whatever it is, wrecking, losing, or finishing second. So doesn't really matter, man. Once you get a taste of victory, that's all you've got a taste for from that point on. Speaking
for sure
of a taste for victory, something tells me that Alex Pollock is chomping at the bit. 14 starts, run good every single race. Him and Gino Volante always seem to find that one spot during the race that just doesn't go their way.
I'll tell you what, man, I heard them talking in the garage after Nashville last week, and they both decided, like, hey, look, if we get into each other one more time, we're going to have to be the ones going down there to Waffle House and settling this thing, because these guys are starting to get a little high-strung around each other, especially Alex Pollock out here with all of his DNFs. And to be honest with you, Tracy, I'm just going to shoot you straight here. Most of them hadn't been Alex's fault, so he's probably getting a little wore out by this stuff.
Yeah, I try to keep my cool too whenever I'm racing because I always know there's a 99% chance that whoever got into me didn't do it intentionally. And I try to keep that in mind. But after 14 races, I would imagine that I would start to peg or, ready to blow my head there, if you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Or lose my composure is probably a better way of saying it.
Well, heck, Tracy, we got a little bit of a lull. These guys are rolling along pretty good. Let's take a look at our race information. 100 laps here tonight, as our guys can see up on the top left there. We got stage 1 at lap 30, stage 2 at lap 60. They are running 50% fuel, and they have 4 sets of tires. So with that fuel load, they're going to be getting about 22 to 24 laps of green flag run before they have to make a stop. So we're probably almost halfway into a fuel run here. And these guys are rolling along pretty good. I mean, we're showing Stewart, Pollock, Confresco. I hope I'm saying that correctly. 2 of those 3 I'm not familiar with. Obviously, we know Alex Pollock very well, but Stewart and Confresco, I'm not familiar with those 2 names. But they showed up tonight with a vengeance, essentially, as they started on the front row.
Yeah, they were looking to make their mark immediately at this NSRLA SoarDogg Cup Series. And you got to hand it to Stewart. I mean, man, he didn't come to play around now. He's out front and showing a lot of speed tonight.
He really is. I mean, Alex Pollock right there in second. The only one even really sniffing him right now, him and Don Francesco. I want to figure out how to pronounce that name. We're going to have to bring him in or something to figure it out because it's going to bug me because I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. But a couple regulars we're seeing back here through the field as well. 4th and 5th, Jones and Wilson right back there. Robertson. Box is a new name I'm not familiar with back there in P7. And, of course, the always dangerous Evan Janik right now sitting in 7th as they come across the line. He gets by Box there. But these guys making short work of Michigan International Raceway here. We already got 10 in the books. We are a 10th of the way through this thing already. As looks like the 71 there of Box. Yeah, Box definitely coming in, riding the dente, so to speak, out here running top 10 already. Jake Box, yeah, no information there. Newcomer, ooh, Ganger. Woo! That'll make you pucker, Tracy.
Oh, yeah, he just about put Jake in the box there.
The old Jake in the box.
But isn't it nice to, no offense to anyone else. I mean, some of these names, it's just kind of hard for me to pronounce. I'm from North Carolina. Got a streak of country running through me here. Like Don Francesco, I don't run across many of those, but it's good to have a name like Box, That's pretty simple. One syllable. Yeah, we can.
Ooh, speaking of Box, here comes our boy Gilbert giving the Box the door, essentially, kind of boxing him in there as he comes in and gets underneath the 71.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jake knew what kind of, what kind of announcers we are anyway. Something tells me we're going to have fun with Jake for a while now. But
Jake, we're gonna make you payments, buddy.
That's right, man. Hey, there's a hazing period involved here. You just can't waltz right in here and start getting victories or anything.
Man, what a tight squeeze. You got Nicholson right there behind, that's Lewis. Lewis, fresh off of his EOL from the fight at Denny's, and he has brought the fight to the 44 of Gilbert here as they go through, we're going to work their way through 1 and 2 here. Lewis still getting rid of some of that Denny's frustration. It's all about the pancakes, man. He's trying to give them a little bit of a grand slam of their own right here.
Yeah, Lewis is one of those guys where I try not to talk too much good stuff about him because it seems to be 100% accurate with the broadcaster curse. Anytime I do, I cause him incidentes. So right now he's just running in 11th. Let's put it that way. Yeah,
for sure. Nobody wants any incidentes in their box, for sure. Of course. Yeah, so we're just going to try to work through this one and see what we can do here.
And it looks like Box is, he's carrying the dente there on the hood.
Yeah. I'm getting our chat box popped out here. We do have a couple guys hanging out in our YouTube chat. I'm kind of getting everything set up here where I can chat with them as well. I mean, Alex Pollock here, he did give us the over-under on him finishing. Plus 100 for yes and negative 150 for no. So the over, definitely everyone leaning towards more on the no side. Dave Woe, of course, said he doesn't know if Alex is going to finish, but he's definitely going to finish the 18-pack that he brought.
Are you talking about Dave's 18? He brought an 18-pack.
That is Dave's 18.
I got you.
Of course,
well,
Colin Wallace says Andy Berry for president.
Speaking of Andy Berry, oh no, we got a
Yellow
caution
flag.
now.
I saw Evan Janik on the apron on the front straightaway. I hope Evan Janik did not get into the wall here in that front straightaway. Black Diamond Designs, yellow flag. Tracy, I get a feeling it's going to be Janik. It was. He had some help, though. Oh, what a save. Cutting the grass. Atta boy, Evan. Who was that helped him out there?
Yeah, as far as getting a spin goes, that's probably about as easy a one as you can get. I don't think he touched any walls whatsoever. It was the 99.
Yeah, Robertson. See Robertson there kind of getting tight. That's what we talked about pre-race, Tracy, getting tight coming out of these corners. Robertson just slid up into him there, not by any fault of his own. It just gets really tight on exit of these corners. And you see Ganger there, nowhere to go, just decides to put it in the wall to stay off of Janik. And yeah, you can see right here from Robertson. You can watch. He's most likely off the throttle on exit. Yeah, you can see him lift right there as he starts pushing up. But by then it was too late. Completely unintentional there. These cars just get so tight on corner exit. And I'm honestly surprised it took this long for a car to wash up into somebody outside of them. And again, nothing intentional there by Robertson. Just a wrong place, wrong time kind of deal. But Alex Pollock survived the first caution. Attaboy, Alex.
I'm not sure if that's going to move the line or not. I'm not sure. I don't do a lot of betting, so I'm not real sure about how these lines work. But I think the more cautions you're not involved in, the odds are that the betting line should move in one direction or the other. I'm not sure if it's plus or minus, as it looks like the entire field is going to be coming to pit road here. I guess everybody needs fuel.
Yeah, we're about 4 or 5 laps from the start of our pit window, so everybody's going to kind of short pit here. Let's see how this goes on pit road. I want to see who can get out first. I want to see who's going to take tires, who's not. Let's watch our leaders here as Alex and the two newcomers of Stewart and DeFranco. Lord
Don
have mercy.
Francesco.
Yeah. Don Quixote.
Oh, Alex Pollock got out of there. He didn't take any tires whatsoever.
He might have taken right sides because look who beat him out by way more up there in the lead. Who was that? They shot out of there like a cannon.
Yeah, that was Stewart into 79.
Yeah, so Stewart got out. He might have went fuel only here.
And I'm just guessing here, but I am assuming since I think Stewart had the number 1 pit box, so whenever they said go, he floored it and did not worry about speeding. Although
93 of Wilson was the one who beat Alex out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Whoops.
There he is. I knew. Yeah, I was like, wait a second here.
Yeah, I was looking at the tower over here, but that doesn't stay accurate through the pit stops.
Yeah, our little the ticker across the top of the screen, thankfully, is what saved us there because it does remain accurate. It is live. It changes as the cars change, all that good stuff, and it showed Isaac Wilson beating everybody out, and I could be wrong here, Tracy, but I don't think he was even in the top 10. before pit cycles, so he may have went fuel only to just strictly to get track position here, hoping for another quick caution.
And that's a great strategy as well, because I mean, cautions breed caution. So especially here at this track, where I don't know about this Cup car though. It just seems like to me at this track, this is one of these tracks where no matter what car I've ever ran here, I'm always in traffic. And I knew that the aero push was going to come into play here, but it does seem to be pretty massive in these Cup cars.
Oh yeah, and that pit stop really shook up the entire order here. Everything is all out of whack as we see Longworth back all the way back to 12th. By the way, Longworth switching his number this week. He's normally the 88. He is now the 1. Don Francesco back to 15th. Stewart back to 20th. So all of these cars that were up front are now in the back. So those guys, almost 100% sure they took 4 tires here. Alex Pollock most likely took no tires or 2, and same for Wilson. But there's no way to really know until these guys take off who has the better tires. But we're about to find out as the pace car is coming off. We are coming into the restart zone, lap 20, coming to 21 here of 100. We are green again, sponsored by SoarDogg. Big jump for Wilson. Pollock looks like he might have spun the tires just a hair as Jones now goes by on the outside. But Pollock fighting back on the bottom as the 44 of Gilbert got that taste of victory, has worked his way up from 15th to 4th in 21 laps. The pit stop was definitely a help, but still, 15th to 4th. Sorry, let me change that. 15th to 3rd as he goes by Alex Pollock. This boy is hungry.
Sorry about that, Chris. I tried to disarm my four-legged burglar alarm there.
You're okay, Tracy. We got all the action we can handle right here.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, Gilbert, started right behind Pollock. They are teammates. So I didn't know if they were going to kind of team up and, try to do the draft thing.
Oh, Pollock in the wall.
Oh, boy, he keeps it straight. I think the line just went back down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Turn 2 is the tightest corner on this track. When you come out of 2, you're carrying so much speed, but in 1 and 2, you get so tight on exit. But looky here who's in the lead. 44 Gilbert takes them to the line with the lead as he gets by Wilson, Pollock, and Jones to get out front and lead this thing. A long way to go, but I know there is a happy guy behind the wheel of that 44 right now.
He sure is, and it's amazing what confidence will do for your driving as well. Once you get that victory, you're like, hey, man, I belong here. Not only do I belong here, I deserve to be in victory lane.
Oh, yeah, and let's not sugarcoat it here. He drives for one of the premier teams in the SoarDogg Cup Series with Black Diamond Motorsports. I mean, Alex Pollock, Dustin Lewis, Evan Janik, and Travis Gilbert, along with, I believe, Ray Lane as well. We have not heard from much this year, but those 4 guys have been dominators in this league. Alex Pollock, Dustin Lewis, especially Evan Janik. Right now, Black Diamond Motorsports is the Hendrick Motorsports of the SoarDogg Cup Series. Well, we'll be more honest. They're the Joe Gibbs at this point in time. Poor Hendrick.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I forgot they were racing in the Toyota Cup Series. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, you made a very good point there, Chris. A very, very good point.
Is it easy to tell I'm kind of bitter, Tracy?
Well, I'm somewhat bitter too, man. And, because my favorite driver happens to be Josh Berry.
Yep.
And
the old Fords.
We sort of have a Josh Berry driver here.
We do. Andy Berry in the 21. Andy Berry for president, says Colin Wallace. Fun fact for the actual NASCAR fans out there, Chevrolet this season in 2026, Chevrolet has 5 wins. Tracy, do you know who else has 5 wins this season? Tyler
I couldn't think of his name, but yes. Yes.
Reddick. Yeah,
That's who I was going to say.
I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think Ford has had a victory this season, unfortunately. I may be wrong there, but I don't think they have, because I know the Toyotas have been more dominant than anything else.
They sure have, and it's pretty much turned into the Tyler Reddick Cup Series in NASCAR.
Ooh, who do we have on the hood there? Who was that?
Oh, I'm not sure.
We got a
was
little
just kinda-
little wall scrape. I saw, I don't know whose hood we were on, but I saw someone's face on the hood. Gilbert still leads here. These cars are getting very, very tight on exit, Tracy. Good Lord.
They sure are. I really didn't know if the 99 was going to be able to put that car in that particular hole, man. There was nowhere to go, and he was between a wall and a hard place.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look here. Gilbert and Ganger just kind of pulling away with this thing. I just happened to look up. They're right on each other, but they're a second ahead of third place. They are G-O-N gone. Wait, that's an Oklahoma spelling. It's not my fault.
Well, yeah, it's completely acceptable down south here, so I totally agree with you. And look at that. It looks like Ganger is gaining on Gilbert.
He
So
is. He's making that. Yeah, that outside line is. He's making that high line work well. Ooh, squeezing him tight off the corner.
But it still remains the Gilbert and Ganger show right now.
Coming to the end of the stage as well. This we're coming to the white flag of the stage on lap 30. And this, oh, 4 wide back there. Wow, one through the grass. They come out of turn 4 wide.
Jose Mercado.
Jose Mercado, 4 wide for 10th. They were 4 wide for that final stage point. And we are coming to the line now. That was the white flag of the stage, and they are still jostling for position. Steptoe right now is sitting in 10th. He is your 10th place driver. He is the last to receive a stage point right now. So there is going to be action all around him. Gilbert comes to the line to win the stage. They are fighting for that last stage point, and it goes to the 25 of Thornton. What a freaking battle for that last spot. That was cool. Way to go,
Chris,
guys.
You called that one. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these stage points, man. What in the world? They must be giving away Taylor Swift tickets or something if you win a stage.
Oh, God, Tracy, come on, man.
Well, you don't think we got some Swifties out here?
Oh, man. That was pretty. I hope not.
Put the hate comments in the YouTube chat there.
Well, let's do a quick rundown of our top 10 for the stage. Gilbert, Ganger, Wilson, Robertson, Hatala, Alex Pollock, Don Francesco, Henry with a D, cool. Lewis and Thornton beat Steptoe to the line, I believe. Yeah, Thornton beat Steptoe to the line for the stage. So, man, okay. Well, we have to we gotta pull Travis Gilbert in here after that stage win. These are the best interviews I've ever had in this league, and I just want to talk to him.
Well, let's see if we can dial him up. Oh, boy, that's a long reach. Here we go.
Travis, Chris Golden, Tracy Brown up here in the booth. You got us?
I do. How's it going, gentlemen?
Dude, from winning the, I mean, heck, getting the checkered flag for the last race to winning the first stage here, I mean, you're a perfect 2 for 2 right now. You hadn't lost yet. You got a pretty good streak going.
I know, right? This is my home track. I grew up 7 miles down the road in a little town called Napoleon, so I think I know how to get around this racetrack a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We still got 2 more stages to figure it out.
Heck yeah, buddy. Well, Dave Woe in the chat says, what's eating Gilbert Grape? And I was like, I don't think anything right now because he just won the race last week at Nashville, wins stage 1 here. And so, Travis, I don't want to jinx you, but I want to ask you. I want to see how your confidence and humbleness is tonight. What are your chances of sweeping this thing and going 2 for 2?
It depends on the draft, getting lucky, depends on other drivers working with you. I would say that I have a 50-50 chance just like any other driver in the field.
Heck yeah, buddy. Well, we're going to toss you back into the pool of drivers, let you get ready for stage 2 here. 30 more laps to go in stage 2. We'll see you, hopefully, at the end of stage 2 and at the end of this race.
I appreciate it, man. This is we started P22 in the 44s, so let's see if we can go back-to-back 11s, 1 and 1.
Attaboy, only 20 laps. It took you to go from 22nd to 1st in 20 laps. That's pretty dominant right there, bud. Let's do this thing.
All right, heck yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, fellas.
All right, Tracy, you're good to throw him back to Black Diamond Motorsports there. Unless we lost Tracy. Do we still have Tracy? All right. Oh, yeah, he made it. Yep. Yep. Sometimes it just takes a double drag. Just drag, drop, and then scroll up a little, and drag, drop again. Well, you know, depending on how much they pay us, we may be able to accidentally do that, you know. Hey, Alex, shoot us a message. We'll talk. You're gonna start finishing it. You're gonna start finishing every race, buddy. Speaking of Alex, not doing too shabby right now. Sitting P8, nothing crazy, but still hanging around. Oh, figured it out. Dave, let your secret out, Tracy. You had to run down to his cooler real quick. Get you some of that granddaddy juice. Dave says they cannot hear you.
How
Tracy.
about now?
There you go.
Sorry about that, man. I've got like 3 or 4 different mute buttons over here, and sometimes
we
I
are getting
leave
ready
one.
to go green. 44 and 48, front row. 48, Don Francesco back out front, somewhat. Outside pole here is the 44. They are green again, sponsored by SoarDogg. Big jump for the 48. They are off. 44 jumps in line quickly behind Don Francesco. Don Francesco rolling here off into turn 1 as they fan out back behind them. Lord of the Flies just following these two out of turn 2. And it's getting tight back there. Ganger in the wall outside of Mercado. Tight squeeze there. That might not have been Mercado. That was the 85 of Hendry. Yeah, Hendry pushed up into Ganger. Big wall flap there for the 22, but he seems to be okay, and it didn't hurt him too much because he's still up there.
Yeah, it didn't hurt his confidence much because he still got back into the wall coming off the 4, but it doesn't seem to be slowing him down any.
No, into the wall a little bit on entry right there into 1 as well as the 22. And he's out here. We're going to see, almost 3-4 wide there coming out of 2. Oh, what a dive down to the bottom for Barry. Mirror driving there, the 96. Whoa, slam the door on that bottom line was the 21 of Barry. That was cool. Just put it right on Andrew Allen's nose as they come out of turn 2. Blocking 2 lanes of traffic right now is the 21 back there in what position is that? 13. Oh, one into the wall. Behind Barry, that was, it appeared to be the 87, or the 25 of Steptoe, maybe 25 of Thornton, or the 87 of Steptoe. Definitely the 87 of Steptoe was into the wall right behind Barry. Barry was back and forth in front of the 96 and the 87, slamming the door on both of them. And Steptoe got into the wall. That very, very defensively aggressive here as they're about to go 4 wide. 21 thinks a little bit better of it.
Yeah, Barry was thinking about taking, I mean, he really did look like he was going to go 4 wide and just decided to back out of it right at the last second there.
I think that was a very good call. As a driver, you see a hole and you want to try to make a move on it, but in all reality, just because your car will do something doesn't mean it should do something. They are all over the place back there.
We got action. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. I was just fixing to say, man, we got action up in the front, action in the middle, action near the back.
Yeah, the 60 of Janik and the 96 of Allen have broken free of that hectic backpack back there. They started moving forward with the 67 of Beck. Gilbert has retaken the lead, and Don Francesco has fallen all the way to 8. He was leading there. Is now a second and a half back. Definitely had some major issues. And Pollock and Lewis working together. They get around Don Francesco there, moving him back to 9th. Pollock and Lewis slowly working their way to the front together. Everybody else getting somewhat single. I say single file, somewhat single file. As much single file as they're going to be at Michigan, which is of course 3 wide between the 9 and the 79. Is Alex Pollock. Alex, if you want to finish, don't shoot the middle. Come on, man. God, it makes it work this time, but you're killing me. I'm too fat, man. You'll give me a heart attack out here.
Yeah, Alex says enough of the safety driving, man. I'm just going to hammer down on this race and see what happens here.
It's like my grandpa used to tell me, Alex, just because there's a hole there don't mean it's your job to fill it. Come on, man. Just let me breathe a minute. Come on. I don't know. I can't talk too much. He's worked. He's whole field his way up to P5 right now and about to make a move on P4.
He's got it rolling, and Ganger seems like whatever issue he was having, I'm assuming that was an aero push there where he was getting into the wall so much, but as he scrapes it again, getting into turn 1.
He's running that high line. He's really liking the high line, and I bet I know why. It's because of the aero push that we always talk about, the aero tight. And he's got clean air up there. He's able to run in clean air up top. It's a little further around, but he's able to carry more speed, and the car is much more drivable out there in that clean air up top. So I bet that's why I'm surprised that not more cars have actually moved up there yet.
Yeah, I guess. And that, since you're driving the high line anyway, when you do scrape the wall, you're not having such a hard impact with it.
That's what we always talked about on dirt. We'd always tell my teammate, Denver Howard, we tell him to run the bottom. And he said, I don't want to run the bottom. It hurts a lot more when you blow a right front down there. So
yeah, it does.
He'd rather knock the spoiler off on the wall as we see Ganger slamming it in there underneath of Hendry.
And immediately goes back to the high line.
Oh, to the wall. Ooh, little scrapey. I don't think he wanted to go to that high line as fast as he went right there. That was definitely out of his control of going to that high line. As we see Alex Pollock now moving up into that high line, you can see what Ganger's been able to do. Definitely moving up. Dustin Lewis looking kind of drifting up as well, still running about middle bottom. Alex Pollock gets the run. Underneath the Hendry, may try to go 2 for 1 here on Ganger. He's not going to be able to clear. He will clear the 85 of Hendry. Maybe not. Hendry fighting back on the outside. That outside line is carrying such great momentum, Tracy. It's amazing.
It sure is. And I there for a second, I thought that Pollock was going to do a 2 for 1.
Ooh, slide job. Slide job. My Dale Jr. impression. Pollock clears the 85. But the 85 fighting back on the bottom now. They're just trading blows here. Oh, just like... Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Now I got tongue-tied. I got too excited. Pollock and Hendry going at it here. Exchanging blows just like Andrew Allen and Dustin Lewis at the Waffle House yesterday. Oh, you know what, Tracy? Completely unrelated to the race, it should be illegal to have as much fun as we have in here.
It should. Well, you know, I mean, it combines two of my favorite things, and that is racing, or I should say watching a race and talking about it. And especially with these guys on this particular track here, man, it's just nonstop action. Just like I was saying at the beginning of the race here, there was going to be a lot of white knuckle driving. I know it would be for me anyway.
Oh yeah,
it's
they're
just
definitely giving us plenty to talk about.
It's so hard to get away from everybody. You know, because the draft works, but then when you do try to get up on someone, you know, you kind of lose the nose through the corners. So we're just kind of going from one 3-wide batch to another. And we're going to be about 11 laps away, I think, next time they cross the stripe to our second stage break. Figured I'd check in on Bettler, see how his strategy was working out tonight.
Yep, the old Paul Mall bandit himself riding around back here, P17, just kind of surviving, hanging out, having a heck of a good race. A little scrape on the right front fender of the 13 car, but sporting a new paint job here tonight. I am kind of partial to the purple and black there. It's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it's the 21 of Barry.
Barry.
48.
Black Diamond Designs yellow flag. Don Francesco and Barry wadding it up there. Let's see where that started. I didn't see the start of it, but
Barry got loose on the bottom.
he did. He got very loose. Now, here's the question. I want to kind of look back at the 71. Can we go on board with the 71, Tracy, of Box? I want to see if Box packed the air in behind the 21. How fast did he get up on him? Got up on him very, very quick, and he's loose. Yes, he packed the air up hard under the 21, and that is an aero issue. We have that a lot in the ARCA cars in real life and on iRacing, and it's very, very prominent in the Gen 4 and the O'Reilly cars at Michigan. When you get up on somebody really fast, it packs air under that spoiler, and it will get them loose. And that's what we see right here. As he comes up very fast on the 21, he slams the air into the back of the car. And when he slams that air in there, as you can see, he never touched him with the bumper. That air slammed into the back of the 21, getting him very, very light and sent the 21 up into the 48. Crazy, crazy thing, but something I love so much about racing. We can see here. Yeah, never a touch.
I'm going to back that up a little bit. Chris, you just taught me a little something. I didn't know that, I guess, how much you accelerate towards the car in front of you, that would affect the air. But it was Just like he pushed a hot air balloon right up the bumper of Barry there.
Definitely, absolutely. That's something I love so much about iRacing. One of the major realism factors they put into this game. It's something we feel a lot at tracks like Kansas and felt at Charlotte as well with the ARCA cars in real life, is how the air affects the cars around you and how you can manipulate the cars around you with just air. That's what we saw right there, was just the air getting packed in behind that car. Behind 21 of Barry.
Yeah,
Something
that was
you never
crazy,
really
man.
want to see. Well, we're at halfway here. Jason Steptoe says lagging. I don't know if that is us or them. Jason, can you be more specific, please, sir? Want to make sure we are bringing great quality to the broadcast. I want to make sure, see what's going on here. If anybody else, Dave Woe, anyone else, are we lagging tonight, or are we good and clear?
Well, I'm showing a pretty strong stream right now.
Things you can't say on TV.
It's called innuendo.
Oh, Lord, we're getting fired. Again, it's got to be illegal to have as much fun as we have in here, Tracy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just glad
man.
Alex and Barry and all the other guys have a sense of humor, or else they would have fired us already.
Well, if you don't have a sense of humor, there's no need for me to sit down here, because it's just a matter of time before I say something that's going to get me fired anyway.
We're going to go back green here, Tracy. Looks like probably 8-9 to go when we go back green. Jackson Hatala and Andrew Allen will be out front for this restart.
Yeah, so we mix up the front row, and plus, I'd like to give a shout out to Caleb Jones. He's back up in the second row right now, too.
Oh, he is right there on the outside. Look at that.
He's, oh, that must have been Greg Biffle paint scheme. Let me see. I can't see it there. Wrong one. There it is. I can only get that little bit of a glimpse. I think you mentioned someone had a portrait on their hood there earlier tonight.
Yep. Gino Volante says it's great here. Awesome. So no problem with the broadcast. Have fun, fellas. Yeah, so we are all clean and green on the broadcast. No lagging for us. Looking good. Dave Woe says we have no lag on the broadcast, so we're good. Hopefully, I kind of wish it was us rather than Jason Steptoe saying he may be lagging. If that's what Jason was talking about in his comment, I hope that he's not lagging in the race. That would be awful. That's never fun. As we are back green again, sponsored by SoarDogg. I mean, Tracy, you witnessed myself with Four Wide Motorsports last Friday. What happens when you lag in VR? I'm running P3, and next thing you know, I got it locked down and sitting in the apron, waiting for my VR to come back.
That was, I got to give it to you, Chris. That was an incredible piece of driving there. It just so happens that I was doing the call on that race, too. And I was telling my buddy down the other end of the virtual couch, I said, man, that looks just like there was a hardware issue or something. Maybe Chris's screen froze. But it was almost like, okay, I'm driving it down to the apron, and I'm just going to stay there until my screen jumps back.
Oh, we got one in the wall again. These guys really spread out here. Yeah, so what happened was we came out of turn 2, and I look out the right side of the car to look at Wayne Cannon. And when I go to look back to the car, look forward to the car, look out the windshield, I had no windshield to look out of. I look back, and I'm still looking at Wayne Cannon. So I just steered the car to the left, got out of where I felt like I was out of the way, and slammed on the brakes and locked him down. Screen came back, and I took off again. So never even brought out a caution. I went down the entire back straightaway at Atlanta blind.
Wow, that was incredible, man. I got to give it to you. You came back and almost won that race.
I did. I was the only car on old tires, by the way, on that last restart. You said I was the only car who did not have fresh tires, and I held those guys off for a solid number of laps. Holding Daniel Michel off with fresh tires is no small feat, and I was happy to be able to do it with 20-lap old tires when he had fresh. I held him off for 5 or 6 laps there, and I'll be honest, I probably would have finished third had I not got turned.
Had an issue with the Pollocks, man. I tell you what, they are just dying to start running 3 wide here. Of course, what am I thinking? It's time for those Taylor Swift tickets again to give away.
It is.
So
We're
it is
coming
going
to 5
to
to go.
tight around this 10th position right now, which happens to be Jason Steptoe in the 87 car.
Oh, again, it was step-toe lap stop. Poor guy. He is battling for that last spot. He was 1 spot on the outside last time, and Janik is looking to do the same thing to step-toe that Thornton did to him the first stage, and that's just barely put him on the outside looking in, but step-toe able to pull away so far. What a crossover he puts on the 93 of Wilson.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm not too sure if Wilson's going to appreciate that.
Oh, step-toe gets up on Thornton. He gets him loose.
Steptoe. Easy, buddy. Man, he wants those tickets bad.
Oh, another instance of packing air, Tracy. He never touched him. You never saw actual contact, but you saw him. He took the air off the left side of the spoiler. So that left side of the spoiler, car gets really, really loose. It creates negative pressure on the rear of the car. So takes away all the downforce on the spoiler. Makes the spoiler obsolete. Rear tires, no downforce on the rear. Rear tires, brake traction. Boom. Loose race car.
Yeah,
Also,
go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say Gino Volante just threw this out. Something I forgot about. A huge, huge happy birthday to Casey Bristow today. Happy birthday today, Casey Bristow. He's our NSRLA media guy, but not only Casey Bristow, David Warmuth is also having a birthday today. So Dave Woe, Casey Bristow, happy birthday to you gentlemen. And I will see both of y'all tomorrow night in the Golden Racing League as well. Casey's been joining us, and Dave Woe, of course, is a Golden Chef house driver for the Golden Chef Speed Shop, one of our 3 that we have. So we'll see both of those guys tomorrow in the Golden Racing League as these guys are coming down to the wire here. 1 to go, maybe 2 to go, I'm not sure. I always mess up the count. Yeah, we're on lap 60 right now. So this is the white flag lap of the stage. Janik right now is the 10th place car. Janik is holding that position. So Evan Janik is in 10th. Where is Evan Janik? There he is. Okay, so he's in no danger as of now. But every stage point matters. How crazy is it going to get coming down to the line? 1 in the wall.
It's getting crazy.
Woo, Janik gets 1 more stage point right there as Janik beats Hendry to the line. Black Diamond Designs yellow flag for stage 2. And look who has won stage 2, Travis Gilbert. Woo, atta baby. 2 for 2. Well, heck, 3 for 3 if you count the win last week at Nashville.
That's right. Yeah. He's got it going on here lately, man. I'm here to tell you. He's driving a Mustang, but I wonder if he doesn't have a little bit of Toyota power underneath the hood there. I don't know. We might have to ask him about that.
Let's see how far of a long drag it is here. I'm going to pull Travis, do a little double drag as I pull him down here. Travis Gilbert, Chris Golden, Tracy Brown in the booth. You knew this was coming. 3 for 3, bud. What do you got to say now?
Hey, man, I'm just really proud of this Black Diamond Motorsports 44. This team's really fast. You got Evan, Alex, Dustin. It's just, what can we say, man? I'm really fortunate to get to be the one to drive and pilot the Vet the Track number 44 Dark Horse Ford Mustang here in your guys' Webfoot TV broadcast, man.
Dude, so I want to throw this out. I mean, we talked about before in the pre-race, Black Diamond Motorsports essentially being the Joe Gibbs of the SoarDogg Cup Series. And let's be honest, man, like, as somewhat of a newcomer to the team, and the dominance that Alex Pollock, Dustin Lewis, and of course Evan Janik have shown, you kind of had to feel like the little brother up until last week, and now let's be honest, you're kind of the big dog these last 2 weeks. Tell us about how that transition feels as we go into this stage 3.
When you are a new team, you just try to learn your footing and stuff, but I have confidence that I'm fast anywhere I go. I believe in myself, been doing it for a long time. So yeah, I feel like, we're fast and our teammates are fast. So you give our data with their data, and I feel like, yeah, we're absolutely a Denny Hamlin, Joe Gibbs powerhouse kind of team here in this NSRLA Leadfoot TV broadcast league.
For sure, buddy. Well, good luck. Stage 3 coming up. I mean, I'm not going to jinx it by asking, but you know what's on the table right here.
Yeah, this is my home track, man. My grandma, my grandpa, my mom, my stepdad, we all grew up. My grandpa worked here for Roger Penske. I love this place. I've watched him, my grandpa, work 100 hours a week at this track before each race, and that was 2 weekends a year back in the day, where now we lost the race. But man, I just really love this racetrack. I know every inch of it. I grew up on it. So let's just see if we can get it done for all my bloodline that's ever been out here at this place.
For sure, bud. Well, good luck to you. And like I've said it twice already. Well, heck, 3 times already now. We'll hope to talk to you here in about 40 laps.
I can't wait to be doing a Polish victory lap here at my home track, man. Let's see if we can make it happen. I appreciate you guys for all of the enthusiasm and the energy and a fun broadcast you guys bring to our fans. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks so much, brother. Go get her done.
Sir, get her done.
All right, let me scroll my way up and toss him back up here.
So while you're doing that, just want to let everyone know Andrew Allen, Jackson Hutala, and Caleb Jones all received black flags.
Ooh.
And they just, all 3 cleared them. So I'm assuming, I think that was a speeding on pit road, I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm showing Hutala in P20 currently. So looks like all 3 of them will be 20, 21, and 22. As they run, Hutala, Jones, and Allen, 20, 21, 22, or 19, 20, 21, as it were. But Stewart and Beck did not pit. So they're probably looking to split this stage here. They did not pit. Gilbert is the first car that pitted. Now, we know that these guys can go 22 to 24 laps on fuel. So everyone is going to have to pit again. The question is, Tracy, if you could pull this up, Stewart and Beck, when did they last pit? Because we're getting ready to go green here. I want us to try to see when they last pitted to see what their window is going to be. Okay, so they did pit. Joaquin Stewart did pit. Oh, so I just missed it. Okay, all right. So, yeah, they both pitted. All right, so everybody pitted. Well, glad we checked that.
Yeah, well, you were doing an interview there, so I could understand why you'd be a little distracted. I also want to mention really quickly, Chris Ramsey got an EOL. I'm not sure why. We'll have to check in with race control, see if we can figure that one out.
For sure. They're coming down the line here. Weird restart. Is the 79 way out front, the SoarDogg sponsored green flag. 79 way out there, and Beck hanging way back. That was the oddest restart I have ever seen. But that's going to give Gilbert the jump that he needed, as he is already inside Stewart for the lead. Can he pull it on exit? Oh, Pollock in the wall. Everybody else in the wall. 3 wide behind him. Step toe. Roberson around. The 85 of Hendry around. Can they keep it off the inside? No. Robertson cannot. Hendry can. That all started in between Steptoe and I believe Robertson, where I want to say it was Evan Janik that was in between them. Steptoe right there in the outside wall. You could see Steptoe get into the outside wall hard. They were 3 wide, and that typical accordion effect that we see. Somebody gets in the outside wall and bounces off the middle, and it just transfers the energy to that inside car, and they take off to the inside. Let's run her back and take a look here, Tracy. Yeah, we'll see it right there. It was, in fact, Evan Janik in the middle right here, 3 wide as they come out of 2. The 85 gets tight, washes up. They all get tight in the corner.
Oh,
Robertson
99.
injury. Yeah.
He
99 got very. Yeah,
I think
he got bottlenecked up there.
Yeah, I think he might have got squirrely off the 87 there. I think. Let's take a look. Let's ride along here with Steptoe.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he got in the wall. Robertson got in the wall. Yeah, you see Robertson get in the wall, and it slows him up a lot, and then Steptoe can't get out of the throttle in time. You see right there, yeah, it's big gain. He's got nowhere to go.
Well, that's
definitely
one of
nowhere
those
for
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris, I could almost see that coming there, I mean, the intensity's going to creep up as we go. We've only got 35 laps. That's still a long ways here at this track. But, these guys that have been running, say, beyond the top 5 are thinking now while everybody's together, maybe see if I can't move up front and maybe get some clean air. Maybe help take myself to victory lane. The only problem is everybody's got that same thinking, I think. And I don't know. It causes incidents just like we just saw.
Yeah. I'm looking at Black Diamond Designs here running 3rd and 4th right now, so I'm watching. I'm still curious as to what happened to Beck on that last restart. That is stuck in my brain right now because he was 3 car lengths behind Stewart on the restart. I don't know what the heck that was about, but that was the weirdest restart I have seen in the SoarDogg Cup Series. You see Joaquin Stewart there in the 79, and then, of course, Beck there in the 67, Dale Beck in the Wawa car. Running P2. No information on those 2 newcomers here to the series. Running up front, kind of flex their muscle early.
Yeah, my flight was delayed getting to the track here tonight, so I didn't have a chance to get everything updated and put into the system. So look forward to having all you guys, having all your information ready for next week's race.
For sure. It does make it easier to see who the new guys this week are, though, because I know they put out some feelers on Facebook doing a lot of recruiting this week here for the SoarDogg Cup Series, so it makes it a lot easier to see who they were able to snag up this week. We see Dustin Lewis coming out of pit road there, and I believe that was Ganger ahead of him. I don't know why I keep calling him Sanger. Probably because the 22 reminds me of S's. Ramsey got the EOL last restart. He's back up to 16th, as well as Barry, 17th. And Andrew Allen, 14th, Hatala, 15th. So those guys slowly working their way forward. Jose Mercado, lots of nose damage on that 6 car, but he has made his way up to P8 right now. Haven't really talked about him much today other than that spin through the grass coming out of turn 4 earlier in the race. Great show tonight here for the Downtown Auto Sales 200 from, again, one of my favorite venues, Michigan International Speedway. What I like to call the powerhouse of Ford performance, because right here in the backyard of Ford, right outside of Detroit, Michigan, this is Ford's backyard, Ford's powerhouse, and of course Gilbert's backyard as well, who happens to be running a Ford tonight. And if you look up front, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out of the top 7 6 of them are Fords, Tracy. You've got one Chevy leading, all the rest are Fords, and they are green again for the SoarDogg. Green flag, 79 and Stewart out front. Beck with a much better restart this time, but it may be all for naught as Gilbert dives on the bottom with Janik right behind him. 3 Black Diamond Motorsports cars circling this 79 and 67 like a school of sharks right now.
Yeah, you know, we haven't really talked all that much about Janik tonight, but, you know, he is always a threat to take home the checker flag here. So I certainly, it's not unexpected to see him running as good as he is here towards the end of this race, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at this. Three out of the top 5. We talked about Joe Gibbs' dominance. I mean, we think back to just Sunday night. In the we got a blinker. The 79 has disappeared. He's back. Okay. 79 of Stewart disappeared there, but came back. Always a dangerous scenario when that happens. But back to what we were saying, we saw 3 cars battle it out at Nashville in the real live Cup Series. All 3 of which were Joe Gibbs cars. The 11, the 20, and the 19. All battled it out for the last 5 laps coming to the checkered flag. And we're setting up to see the exact same thing here. The SoarDogg Cup Series version of Joe Gibbs Racing, Black Diamond Motorsports, the dominant premier team in this series, running first, I mean, honestly, yeah, first, third, and fourth right now. And as they both go by the 67 of Beck. And Stewart's the only one in between them are running 1, 2, 3 right now.
Well, it's just so hard for me to jump in here and say anything because I got my timing screen's lighting up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And every time I think about, you know, perhaps looking at a battle a little further on back, they get to racing up front here, and I hate to go away from that, man. You know, got to keep the eyes on the guys that are running up front.
There's
12.
Way down the inside. Must have got kind of ping-ponged out of there. Caleb Jones out of Deltona, Florida. But looking back, so on that last restart, Lewis pitted. So a little bit of strategy there. Ooh, as Jones slams the door on Don Francesco. But Lewis pitted under that last caution. So he may be trying to stretch this thing. Because if he gets a caution or two, he may be able to make it. And everyone else still has to pit. So he may have short pitted here just to see how the strategy would play out as his 3 teammates are up front running first, third, and fourth right now. He essentially became the sacrificial lamb and said, here we go, guys. I'll go down pit road, try out this strategy so that we can have different cars on different strategies to try to win this thing. And I'm willing to bet that's what happened. It's just trying to get different cars on different strategies to make sure that Black Diamond Motorsports gets this win tonight.
Well, they're making a strong case for it right now, that's for sure. Man, they got enough cars up there that, you know, odds are with them at the moment. As we see the 79 blink away just for a moment again.
Oh, got one.
Boy.
Jones. Oh, does he keep it off the inside wall? No, he does not. Black Diamond Designs yellow flag. The 12 of Jones, I think he got it locked down. And didn't get any contact here, but let's run it back and see what happened. I'm assuming he got tight, but this is going to play right into the hands of Dustin Lewis. See the 12 coming out. Oh, the 67. Beck, who has fallen far, far back, all the way back to P8 in just 2 laps, mind you. 2 laps, Beck is all the way back there with the 12. They both get tight. Beck hits the wall, bounces that energy right back to the 12 and shoots into the inside. We see it all the time right there. Great job by Beck to be able to lock it down, stay off the wall, stay out of traffic. Good lockdown there. No major damage.
Yeah, I think, you know, with the 12 here of Jones, he was coming up on the 67, but the 67 was pushing up as well. So when... And he might have even came down into Caleb Jones here. Just a hair. But, you know, sometimes, Chris, you kind of use that car to the outside to kind of judge how far up the track you can go as well. And so if that guy hits the wall, all of a sudden you've got less room than what you thought.
Yep, and then let's take a look here. Let's see what lap did Lewis last pit? How many laps has Lewis ran so far, Tracy? Can you give me that info? 8 laps. Will he stay? Here's the question. No. Coming down anyway. Everybody come down. No, wait, we got one car stayed on the track. Who is that up there behind the pace car, Tracy? Can you see who that might be? I thought I saw a car behind the pace car. No, no one stayed out.
He's blinking severely. If
And
he
I'm
is.
showing, yeah, nobody on track. Everyone coming in. We see cars taking tires, taking fuel. Steptoe leads them off a pit road.
There's
Gilbert. Yep. 79.
There's Robertson.
Yep. Jones. And
Bittler.
Lewis must have some damage. He's been coming off pit road very, very late behind everyone else. He loses a few more positions again here on pit road. I mean, see Lewis back behind Bittler. Bittler was 17th coming in pit road. Lewis was 13th. And now as they run, I'm looking here. I got Robertson 14th, Jones 15th, Longwell 16th. Steptoe comes out with the lead, as we can see right there. The 85 of Hendry is 17th. Bittler is 18th. So, yeah, so Lewis goes from 13th to 19th on pit road. 25 to go. Downtown Auto Sales, time to dig. So when we go back green, the gloves are going to be off, Tracy. They're going to get ready to go. But tell you what, if I was Dustin Lewis, I wouldn't be real happy with my Ryan Blaney pit crew right now, because they just, you cost me 6 spots on pit road under caution. We're going to have some words.
Yeah, hopefully he was getting some damage fixed there, because that's a major disadvantage to lose that much time on pit road. So I'm just hoping that it was intentional, I guess what I'm trying to say. But I want to keep my eye on the mullet man, Bittler. He's running currently right now in 18th. I think his strategy was to run back here behind, waiting for the big one all night. Hasn't really come yet. So I think with 24 laps to go, going to be 23 when we get to green, I'm thinking he's going to be hammering down. Another one, Gilbert, another guy. He won last week. Got to keep your eyes on him. And how about Pollock? I'm not sure what the over-under is right now. But he has made it through 77 laps. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, hope I didn't jinx you there, Alex. Sorry about that.
I do like their strategy on their lineup here, because they do have a choose cone. And I like how the 44 and the 60 got the teammate restart going on the bottom, and you see Alex Pollock going with the split, the other Black Diamond design split up top to essentially control both lanes of this restart. I like this strategy here, Tracy. I want to see how this one plays out. They're really going to attack Steptoe and Stewart here on this restart, as well as Thornton. SoarDogg green flag, they are off. Steptoe gets a big jump, but that's going to play right into the hands of Black Diamond Motorsports, as they are looking to tag team together 3 versus 2. And right here, will Pollock try to come down, or is he going to keep attacking the top? He is attacking the top, is outside of his teammate of Janik, and the 79 of Stewart hard in the wall, maintains 3 wide. Thornton to the bottom, inside of Janik, 3 wide. Thornton backs off, thinks better of the 3 wide there, allows Janik in line. Live to race another day, but they're 3 wide behind them back there with Andrew Allen in the middle. Lear to the bottom. Woo!
And Gilbert takes the lead back from Steptoe as well, while all that was going on. Cool.
Yeah, 79 still having connection issues, still major blinks. You see Evan Janik lifting hard there. Alex Pollock giving him a push. They're about to go 3 wide between the 9 and the 71. Nope, everybody gets clear. Everybody's safe. Big blinks out of the 79. Dangerous for everyone around him. That's got to be really weight on everybody's mind because you never know when they're going to disappear and then reappear inside someone else's car. It's happened before, and it is not a fun experience. They look like they're about to go 4 wide into turn 1. Not 4, but definitely 3.
How about Joshua Thornton? Boy, he's starting to make his presence known.
He really is. He barely squeezed into the top 10 there, stage 1 and stage 2. Great fight back here. P4 currently just ahead of Pollock. 71 playing a little bit of Eminem right now. Round the outside. Coming up behind Alex Pollock. Says, y'all aren't boxing me in today. It's go time, boys, as he dives under Pollock to try to take that position. Is he going to take it 3 wide? Is he going to do it? He is not. He thinks better of it, so he's not only fast, he is smart. Pollock into the wall. Woo! I'm having fun, Tracy. I don't know about man, if y'all,
I can tell, man.
If y'all don't enjoy this kind of racing, don't even watch. I tell you what, man, I'm having a blast. If y'all ain't having fun, that's your fault.
Well, you know, you did tell me this was your favorite track in the NASCAR circuit here.
Oh, it is. I love it so much, man. The only thing I like more than this is super speedways. That's just because I'm so daggum good at them. But as far as watching races, I love tracks I love Michigan, Kansas, Chicago. These mile-and-a-half tracks, and not the D oval or the flat. I like tracks where you're carrying 200 mile an hour around this thing. This is what I like right here, man. This stuff right here is what makes NASCAR fans NASCAR fans.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I love watching a race here. It's just not my favorite track to drive because of exactly what you're seeing right now. It's not like you can just hold the accelerator all the way down like in a super speedway either. You know, oh man, we get one. Somebody got squirrely back there. Was that 48?
It did look like Don Francesco. They're 3 wide coming out. Good, everybody's safe. All right, cool. Yeah, 48, Don Francesco, P13. 96, Andrew Allen going for the slide job. 3 wide, Don Francesco. Allen clears.
It's hard to get the words out when they're driving that close to it. I mean, your whole diaphragm in your chest just tenses right up, you know, along with these guys.
I tell you what, man, I'm glad that I'm in better shape than my physique says, because if I wasn't a race car driver and I wasn't used to the amount of physical activity I put in, this race would give me a dadgum heart attack.
Oh, man, look at Ganger going to the outside. He's brought in that outside line again, it looks like. He's making some time up there. Oh, man, we got the
93, 99. Black Diamond Designs, yellow flag. 93, Robertson, cutting the grass, taking an early trip to victory lane. Coming on out, 93, 99. Not a lot of damage there, didn't look like, Tracy, but we saw them get together. Let's take another look, though. Whew. See it right there. Run it back a little bit more there, Tracy. I couldn't tell if Robertson got loose. He gets on the apron. You see it right there. He hit the apron and a little wiggle. That. It de-wedged the car right there. You see it. The last thing you want to do is de-wedge a car going 208 miles an hour. Right there, a little too low, and now he's chasing. He's chasing all the way up, and he ran out of real estate. They both go down low. Luckily, Robertson missed the end of that pit road wall. Tell you what I want to see. I want to watch this from Andrew Allen's on board, because that was near about in his lap, Tracy. Him and the 48 of Don Francesco. Man, the 96 and 48 had an eyeful on this one. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, boy. And it looks like Andrew Allen did get into the back of
Yeah,
oh,
little
which car?
contact there. Yeah, in the 90, his teammate, the 93 of Wilson.
Oh, who was the other one you said you want to take a look at?
Oh, the 48. The 48, Don
Oh, that's right.
Francesco.
Here we go.
Nicholas Don Francesco. Talk about falling right into your lap. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, let me bookmark this.
Oh, I wasn't even driving. I peed a little.
Oh, man, that was just such a good move. I mean, I don't know how much of that. I'm sure he'll take credit for it. You know, driver talent, that sort of thing. I'm not sure how much of it was talent, how much of it was luck. But if I were him, I'd be claiming all 100% talent there.
And he's P2. He's going to try to make it to the end of this thing. Show me Box and Don Francesco. Show me their last pit stops. 10 laps. Oh, they're going to be cutting it close, Tracy. They better go into save mode. This caution might have got them to the end of this race. Staying out might be the call here to win this thing. I think they can make it, man. Because we're like honestly, 22 to 24 on green flag stops.
Boy, those tires sure would be feeling good right about now. But I think if I were a gambling man, I would go ahead and roll the dice right here because I don't think we've seen the last caution flag of the night, honestly.
I think so either. And look at how many stayed out. There's plenty of buffer between these top three cars and everybody else.
Yeah, and the exact opposite. You know, if you're running towards the back, why not? If you got tires in the pit, come on in there and get it. Go ahead and add another gallon or two fuel as well, just in case you know, we have unlimited green-white checkers. So be prepared for that.
Jerry Salidas making it up here P4 right now. Hadn't talked about him all day. That old green and silver on the outside right there. Old Jerry bringing it up here, coming out of nowhere. Right behind him, the 1 of Longworth. Formerly the 88 of Longworth, now the 1 of Longworth. Right behind him. Old tires, gentlemen. If Dover taught you anything, old tires don't grab on restarts. Be ready for tire spin, guys. If any of you can hear me, don't spin the tires. Don't do it. Take this moment, if I could, Tracy, to do a little self-promotion.
Sure.
Tomorrow night, we will be racing in the Golden Racing League. 100 laps at Hickory in the ARCA cars tomorrow night. It will be rebroadcast on Track Limits Network on, I believe, Saturday night is when it will rebroadcast this week. But Golden Racing League on Wednesday at Hickory, and Thursday, the dirt side of Golden Racing League at Lernerville with the Pro Late Models. We are back green. SoarDogg green flag. Big jump for Box as he is out of the box going into 1.
Man, he shot out of there like there was a spring attached to his bottom there, man. I mean, that car is just gone.
Something I forgot, Tracy. Thursday nights for our Dirt League, our very own David Warmuth is one of our announcers in the booth alongside Colton Briner. Is there around in the back, and it's Jones.
He gathered it up.
Keeps it rolling.
Oh,
what? Wow. No.
I don't know how he did that. I have no idea how he did that.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy, we got a battle for the lead up here.
We do.
Don Francesco and Ganger looking at the box, man.
Oh,
and there's Gilbert making a move to the inside down here as well. I'm not exactly sure how he got.
He got really loose down there. They're getting tight. But look who's come back up to the front. Lewis out there on the outside. Mercado gets muscled down below the line by Salidas. Bittler's up there. Bittler's in P10.
I told you. That was his strategy. He's bringing it. He's unleashed the beast here, man. He's ready to see how far up front he can go.
Question, what happened to Gilbert? I believe he pitted on the last start. And they are 3 wide. Pollock in the middle for somebody that needs to finish. He's not acting like it. Good Lord. Jesus.
Oh,
there's
there
one
we
on the
go.
wall. One on the wall hard. Oh, Lord. Black Diamond Designs yellow flag. The 96 and the 6. Jose Mercado and Andrew Allen. Mercado was falling like a rock through the field there. Tough break for Mercado. He is in a hurry to get somewhere. Let's keep the camera on him. Let's see if we're about to go to IHOP here in a minute.
Yeah, he's not even going to worry about taking it to IHOP, it doesn't look like. I'm showing that Jackson Hutala was involved as well. Now, I'm not sure. Sometimes this thing will sort of lie to me a little bit. But that would be, I think he drives the number 9 car.
Yeah, he's up behind Robertson here. It's like now in the SoarDogg Cup Series, I don't know if it's still a rule, but back in the 80s, there was a rule with the SoarDogg Cup Series that if you did fight, you would be suspended unless you got in a fight on the front straightaway. If you were fighting on the front straightaway, then you got a $100 bonus. So I don't know if that rule still applies, but that's how it was in the SoarDogg Cup Series in the 80s. And we see Jackson Hutala right there spinning through the infield with Bittler. But let's see we're 5 wide right there, almost 5 wide. And just a case of not clear there from Andrew Allen. Steptoe tried to get away. Yeah, Steptoe just tried to avoid there. Gets into Bittler and Bittler into Hutala. So, yeah, big case of not clear from Andrew Allen. See right there, he slams the door, gets a little squirrely. Jose was there. Steptoe tries to avoid, goes into Bittler. Bittler into Hutala. Does Hutala hit that inside wall, Tracy? Can you flip quickly to catch him? Didn't know if you had that capability or not. Oh, I can't tell if he kept it off the wall or not. Did he keep it off the wall? Oh, so far so good, yeah. Ooh, nope. Little nose slap. Darn it.
Yeah. Smack the right front.
Oh, we are going to restart here with pretty close to 5 to go. And those guys who didn't pit are looking pretty smart right now, Tracy.
Well, I think someone did mention they didn't think that we had saw or seen the last of the yellow flags for tonight.
Tell you who else looks pretty smart. Dustin Lewis back there in P6. I mean, before this caution fest of these last 10 laps, Lewis was back in 20th. He pitted all by his lonesome back there. Took 4 tires, and here he is in P6 with his teammate Gilbert in P4. Janik, his other teammate. So, okay, so remember we talked about strategy, Tracy? I just happened to look up. Oh, hey, by the way, Black Diamond Motorsports, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Well, they got the odds are on up there, aren't they? I wonder if they split the winnings.
This is the Gibbsiest thing I've ever seen. Joe Gibbs is now a verb. This is getting Gibbsy out here.
Well, I wonder if this is the track all these guys kind of met at and became friends, because it looks like all of them are pretty dang good out here.
Well, here's something else I want to point out. We're pretty close to Detroit. All of those Black Diamond Motorsports cars are Fords. They're about to handle some business right here, Tracy.
Yeah. I mean, you want to do it, like you were saying, this is Ford's backyard here, man. You kind of want to win one for your manufacturer for sure.
Oh man, and they have got that outside. They're doing the same thing they always line up. All of their teammates are on the outside row, except for one, where they split the line and go down. It looks like Evan Janik will be the one on the bottom starting here, as the others line up 2nd, 3rd, 4th in line on that outside line. Janik 4th in line on the inside. They are going to create a roadblock here as they work their way through these guys one at a time and pick them off. They're going to dominate that outside line. They think the outside is faster. And I tell you, Ganger, Box, and Don Francesco, they got to be feeling like they're sitting in the middle of the ocean right now with sharks swimming around them, Tracy, because Black Diamond Motorsports is right there.
They sure are. And I'm sure they appreciate you letting the audience know what their strategy is as well. Just, you know.
Yeah, and I could be wrong, but it's very seldom that I am.
There we go.
Sponsored by Green Flag, sponsored by SoarDogg. Box. First one out of the box as he is sending her off into turn one. Ganger right there with him, but they are fanning out quickly. 4 wide behind them, coming out of 2. Mercado split in the middle, trying to get out of this Black Diamond Designs sandwich. As they're all on the wall, 25 around, they are around again. Thornton around, everybody scatters. Bittler gets involved. Andrew Allen in the wall again. Oh, man. Bottlenecked up. Barry Performance back there. Jose Mercado with Barry Performance. Andrew Barry's teammate really shoved it in there. It looked like it was Mercado. It may have been the 85 we were looking at. It was the 85. It was not Mercado. It was the 85 of Hendry. Shoving it up through the middle there, getting very, very tight, putting Dustin Lewis in the wall. Oh, the 44, Gilbert. Let's see, they see, right there. Come down, try to give the 33 some room, gets into the 25 of Thornton. Gilbert gets away from it, but Andrew Allen hits the outside wall again. Bittler gets into the 25 of Thornton.
Yeah, I'm also reading here that Gilbert will be receiving the EOL as well as Ryan Bittler. Now, I'm not real sure what Bittler did. I would imagine he was reacting to everything that was going on up here in front of him.
Oh, look at Steptoe shooting the middle 3 wide there. Sliding up on Solitis. Oh. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe an arc break situation. Maybe they have what we call an arc break rule. Not sure.
Oh, it was the smoke. Couldn't see for the smoke.
Yep, for sure. Definitely blinded there. And all of a sudden, there's a car.
Yeah. Drive away from the smoke.
Now, the question is, how much damage does Alex Pollock have? We see Thornton down on pit road to fix it. Because Pollock got sandwiched hard into the wall by Thornton. I can't see anything major here, Tracy. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
No, it's glistening in the sunlight here. Beautiful paint scheme too, by the way, Alex. For both you and Mr. Lewis there.
Yep, Lewis, same paint scheme he ran last week at Nashville. Go do a little twofer. Loved it so much he ran it again. Same paint scheme from Charlotte as well, I believe, his patriotic scheme. As we know, Black Diamond Designs always bringing it to the track when it comes to paint schemes tonight. And when we restart here, one thing, Tracy, Dave Woe brought up a very good point. I don't know how Gilbert didn't get absolutely clobbered in that last caution.
I don't either. I saw that.
Yeah.
He's got... oh my goodness, somebody just turned a 99.
Under caution. That was the 67 of Beck that turned the 99 under caution. What the heck?
I'm not 100% sure. We're going to have to do a manual rewind on this one.
See, obviously Beck, a newcomer to the series, not how you want to be remembered for not paying attention under caution and running over somebody. Let's see here.
Ooh.
Did that steering wheel turn left, Tracy? Let's take a look one more time. I don't want to comment on that one, Tracy.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's pretty.
That little tattletale orange tape definitely went to the left. I guess they forgot that we have cameras in everybody's cars, Tracy.
Apparently so. I don't think they'll forget now.
Yeah. We'll hear about that one. I can't wait to say that one in the chat later on. But green flag again, sponsored by SoarDogg. Box still leads this thing under attrition. 3 to go. 3 wide behind him. Ganger, Janik, Don Francesco into the wall. The Wawa car into the wall. Looks like the 67 of Bet back there into the wall. Assuming they figured it was no fault, he did not receive an EOL. So 2 to go, Tracy. 3 wide behind him. Robertson,
man. Come
Janik,
on,
and Pollock.
You're so close, baby.
They're all over the place. Oh, come on, man. 2 to go. But newcomer Bach leading this thing. Oh, they're in the wall again. Getting tired of yelling, boys. Dadgummit. Oh, the 85 outrun. Ganger runs him all the way down to the apron. Don Francesco making that thing wide for P2. White flag. Box leads them to the white. They're all single file trying to make a run on the 71.
And I'm sorry, Chris. I just wanted to mention real quick. I think Box, Don Francesco, and Hendry are all newcomers. I think
they're
out
all
here
3 leading this
on the
thing.
Yeah.
We do not need an incidente in the last corner as Ganger dives it under the 85, making a last-ditch effort for third to get to the podium. Robertson working his way around there for the lead. Don Francesco has the lead. Box takes it back. They're coming to the line, 1 and 2. No clue who got it, Tracy. I have no idea. Timing and scoring is showing Box by 9 1/1000ths of a second. 0.009. Box beats Don Francesco to the line.
Man, now that's what you call a finish right there.
At the risk of losing a little bit of professionalism, I hope we see one hell of a burnout right here, Tracy.
It deserves one for tonight, that's for sure. Come on, Box. Let loose. Let's see what you got.
Do it. Come on, man.
Give me the smoke.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Oh, he puts it in the inside wall.
Oh, he spun it all the way to the wall.
I don't blame him a bit, man. I'd be tearing up grass. I'd be bouncing off the inside wall, outside wall. I'd be hammering that sucker down to it, then have no tires on it, man. What an absolute wonderful finish. Man, that was spectacular.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I need to figure out where the SoarDogg Cup Series did their recruiting, because these newcomers tonight, Box and Don Francesco, you talk about putting on a show. I need these boys.
Yeah, and even Hendry. I'm not sure about Hendry, if he was new or not. I just don't remember his name. But that don't mean much because I got a bad memory. And that is what I am talking about. That's what a winner's supposed to look like right there, Chris. See all that smoke?
Down.
Hey, man. I'll keep the camera on you as long as you want to burn it.
Well, while he's doing his burnout, let's do a quick rundown of our finishing order here. Oh, Jake Box, newcomer, 14th to 1st. getting the win in his first ever SoarDogg Cup Series start. Nicholas Don Francesco started on the pole, finished second by .009. I believe, don't quote me, but I believe that is the closest SoarDogg Cup Series finish in series history. I know it's the closest of this season, maybe in series history, but moving on down the line, Noah Ganger, 21st to 3rd. Charles Robertson, 4th. Justin Hendry, another newcomer, in 5th. Evan Janik, 6th. Going to extend his point lead a little bit more here. Dustin Lewis, 7th. Jose Mercado, 8th. Alex Pollock finishes one, finally gets him a little closer to 500 in 9th. Caleb Jones, 10th. Tracy, I'll let you run down the rest of them.
Gotcha, yeah. Jason Steptoe in the 87 finishes 11th. Dale Beck, I believe that's another new name in the 67, finishes 12th. Samuel Longworth, new number, finishes in 13th. Isaac Wilson in the 93 finishes 14th. Andy Berry, got a little affinity there for the 21 in the last name. So he started in 19th, brings it home in 15th. So that's still a plus for tonight. Joaquin, or is that Joaquin Stewart?
It's come on, Tracy. I went to high school. Same. Joaquin.
Oh, sorry. Joaquin Stewart. In the 79 finished 16th. Jerry Salidas in 63 finishes 17th. Travis Gilbert, disappointing tonight, started in 22nd, finishes 18th, so it's a plus on the night there, but he would run. I know he won the first 2 stages that we had and was running so good until got involved in one of those accidents toward the later stages of the race. Jackson Hutala in the 9 finishes 19th. Chris Ramsey in the 4 finishes in 20th. Then we got Andrew Allen in the 96, finishes in 21st. Joshua Thornton in the 25, finishes 22nd. Josh Chrisman in the 83, finishes 23rd. Ryan Bittler, the guy that I thought was going to be the man on the move, and he was until one of the last cautions we had there in the 13, finishes 24th. Matt Nicholson in the 32 finishes 25th, 50 laps down.
Tracy, what a heck of a show tonight. Downtown Auto Sales 200, SoarDogg Cup Series and NSRLA. Let's take a short break here. Amazing, amazing show here on Leadfoot TV. But when we come back, we will have our top 3 finishers, Jake Box, Nicholas Don Francesco, and Noah Ganger from the Downtown Auto Sales 200 with your post-race show right here on Leadfoot TV. Stay with us. Welcome back to Leadfoot TV and the SoarDogg Cup Series NSRLA Downtown Auto Sales 200 from the home of Detroit Muscle, Michigan International Raceway. We have caught up with third place, Noah Ganger. Have we been saying your name correctly or not, Noah? Correct us here if we are wrong. Noah Ganger, is that right?
That is correct. You actually got it right the first try when I made my season debut in Vegas. So, yeah, it's correct.
Fantastic. Spokane, Washington, Eclipse Sim Sports. We've gotten to talk to you a couple times, not a ton here. I mean, this is 14 starts, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. So kind of walk us through your night here. I mean, you're running a Ford yourself, so put on a great show for the hometown manufacturer. Kind of walk us through tonight.
Yeah, so I started 21st because of my second lap. I hit the wall and it invalidated the lap time. So I was kind of behind from the start there. But it was pretty easy to make my way through the field, minus the dirty air, of course. And it was mainly just kind of a fight for the clean air while you're racing. And then it kind of came down to field strategy right at the end. I stayed out because I was so close upfield that if I just saved under the caution, then I could make it. And then we ended up getting more cautions, which helped me out even more. So, yeah, once me and the other two got first, second, and third, we were able to lock down those 3 spots just because the dirty air was so bad for everyone else that pitted. And yeah, it kind of just became an attrition finish there at the end. I really would have wanted to, really would have liked to win that race, but I just didn't have enough there. My tires were pretty much gone. So yeah, came away with a really good finish though. Really happy with this effort. I really love this track with this car. This car with this track is so much fun.
And we got to talk to you a little bit before we came back on the air here. We were standing here with you on pit road, and you talked about your tires were gone. You had a front row seat for the battle ahead of you. Were you watching the mirror more, or did you kind of get caught up in the action ahead of you in that coming down to the wire there?
I was more caught up with what was in front of me, honestly, because honestly, if I was gonna win that race, I needed to pass the 85 every 3, which I did, but then I needed something to happen to the top 2 for me to scoot on by and steal it, which the second thing didn't happen, but the first thing did. So I was more fixated on what was in my windshield, but I'm glad I was fixated on that because I saw a really good show there.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, I believe, like we talked about on the broadcast, definitely the closest finish of the season, .009 on the electronic scoring unofficially. And I'm not sure, because we haven't been here forever, but I think that it may be the closest finish in SoarDogg Cup Series history. I do not have confirmation of that, but we're hoping to get confirmation eventually. But man, what a show those guys put on. You, I believe, were the hard charger. I want to say coming from 21st to 3rd. I can't confirm that either. We're definitely going to have to figure that out. But a great show. Who do you have to thank for this performance tonight?
Well, first of all, I gotta thank the fans for coming to Leadfoot TV and watching a great race in Michigan today. I also want to thank my sponsor Lumen for being with me for this for all the starts I'm making this season, and Ford as well at their home race. Glad I gave them a really good result. I think I'm the highest Ford finisher today, so that's pretty cool to have that honor. And yeah, thanks to my entire team at Eclipse Sim Sports for giving me a great race car to work with today.
Heck yeah, Noah. Awesome job today. Everyone, your 3rd place finisher, Noah Ganger. I'm going to toss it back over. As everybody knows, Tracy and I don't just stay in the booth. We get out here and pound the pavement. Tracy Brown has caught up with our 2nd place finisher.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I'm standing here on pit road next to our 2nd place finisher, who very well could have won this thing very easily. A newcomer to the SoarDogg Cup Series, Nicholas Don Francesco. And please, Nicholas, straighten me out if I'm not pronunciating your name correctly there, sir.
It is Don Francesco.
Don Francesco. Okay. Got you. All right. So early on, you started up front during this race, and then you kind of fell back a little bit as the race went on. I'm just kind of curious, was that by strategy or just by circumstance there?
Well, I qualified up front, and Actually, I qualified on the pole, but the plan was to stay up there as long as I could, and that didn't work from the beginning. I think the whoever was second took the lead right off the bat, and I couldn't get it back. So kind of just sat there and rode for third or wherever I was till the first caution. Decided to take tires and try to leapfrog my position back. Still didn't work, so I was kind of just throwing fastballs at it to try to figure something out here.
Well, obviously something worked for you because even though you did fall back, you kind of got into a little bit of dirty air there. But I mean, what do you think was something that you did or circumstance there that helped you get back up here towards the front and be able to compete for that win?
Like Noah said, I think pitch strategy, staying out there. Those last few cautions, because the dirty air was definitely in effect tonight, and the draft was a big help of staying up there as well. But ultimately, I think tire management, how well you can manage your tires to keep the track position. So ultimately, all three of those things could have been potentially what could have won the race tonight. But yeah, other than needing the 9/1000ths that I had lost, I that one's gonna sting a little bit. Not because I didn't lead a single lap tonight after starting on the pole.
Oh,
So
wow. I wasn't aware of that. Well, speaking of that 9/1000ths second place finish there, do you think there was on that last lap? Is there anything that you felt like you could have done any differently, perhaps to close that gap down and maybe even take the checker flag?
probably run him up the track a little bit more than I did. I gave him. I mean, I wouldn't say I gave him the room, but I definitely tried to race him as clean as I could without wrecking us or anybody else for the win.
I got you. Well, my motto is it's not my problem if the guy in front of me can't hang on to a 0x. But hey, that's the reason why I'm broadcasting now and not racing. But anyway, I got one last question here for you, Nicholas. I'm assuming that tonight was your first night in the Cup Series. If so, can you just kind of, I don't know, just give us your opinion on how you felt like, what do you think about the league here running?
I mean, it was fairly clean all night around me. But I think I was only involved in one caution, but I'm not even mad about that because we still finished pretty well. But I want to go back to that other topic of racing the 71 for that win. But I think because going into 3, I was going to try to move him if I was close enough, like up the racetrack. But he gave me the inside, and I figured I'd drive it in as hard as I could and hopefully get the win on a last ditch effort, but he wasn't enough. So congratulations to the 71 car in the win.
Absolutely, and congratulations to you as well for coming in second. That was a hard-fought second place for sure. And very, very competitive field of cars we had here tonight, so you certainly should be proud of yourself. Nicholas, do you have anyone you'd like to thank tonight?
Not really. I don't really know any of the league sponsors or anything like that. So,
Oh, I
except
was
for
just
those
thinking
guys,
friends, family, the boy back at the shop, anything like that,
I
you
mean,
know?
not really. I don't really have anybody. I just,
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to give you the opportunity if you
I
did.
mean, I mean, I could shout out my pit crew because they kept us in it.
Hey,
And
there you go. Yeah. Well, that counts, man. Good pit crew. Ask Dave Blaney, not Ryan Blaney, how important
yeah,
pit crew is. So,
yeah.
absolutely. Well,
But,
just want to say congratulations. It was great watching you race tonight. Y'all put on a great show. And so now we're just going to toss it back over to Chris Golden, who I think may be standing by with our race winner tonight. Chris, you got a copy?
Oh yeah, you know I always work my way over to victory lane eventually, and I feel like we're gonna have a really fun interview here because it's not very often that you have somebody come into a league batting 1,000. I mean, first start, first win. Trevor Bain couldn't. I mean, he won the Daytona 500 in his second start. There's nobody in history that's came in and won their first start other than Shane Van Gisbergen and now Jake Box in the 71. Definitely no incidentes tonight in the Intimidente car. 71 tonight for Chili's. Jake, talk us through that one, man. Heck of a show.
No clue how I got up to first. They started 15th. I was like, oof, ew. This car's tight. Like, I got out on the track and I'm like, Started rolling through the field and I started to figure out I had pace. I think I made it up within the first few laps, if I'm not wrong. I peaked up into the fifth. Started to battle with dirty air, fell back, and then hit the wall once and faded all the way back to P22. At that point, I was just along for the ride. And, when you're in these cars, you just got to ride. It's not like something where you can push the piss out of it and just send it in. You got to be more patient. Once we started to get a little bit further into the race, I started to do some strategy where I'd take two or try and, leapfrog the field. Eventually, it came down to fuel saving, as Noah was saying earlier, where he needed to save more, where I actually had enough fuel from saving earlier in the race and was able to just push it, and I didn't really have to save much fuel. Tires were a factor, though. It was brutal out there with tire wear.
Got it. So with your name, we had lots of wordplay with your name during the race, Jake Box. I mean, I see we have a Chili's wrap here on your car. What are the chances that we see a Jake in the box at Pocono next week?
I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see if the team at the shop can get me something put together. This was a last minute decision. We bought the car 3 days ago. Threw it all together. No clue how we made it to the race. Showed up and won. So.
Oh man, can't beat that. I mean, you really, literally, you can't because you're sitting in victory lane right now where everybody else is watching. First start, first win, back to front, to the back again, back to the front. Oh man, to not only that, but the closest finish and I believe to be the closest finish in SoarDogg Cup Series history. Definitely the closest of this season. Man, I don't even know what else to say about this. Like, who do you have to thank for this performance?
Boys at the shop, as I said, the pit crew. God knows you need a good pit crew here. It's as soon as you lose your track position, dirty air. It hurts.
Yeah.
Like, as Tracy said earlier, Ryan Blaney knows all about it, and it is true. He's had a rough season so far when it comes to that, and I just am thankful that I have a good pit crew behind me. Chili's, of course, Spectrum, Minor, got all those guys behind me. Goodyear tires. Thank you for everything.
Heck yeah. Everybody, your winner tonight, Jumpin' Jake Box. Go celebrate, buddy. Have a few for us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Tracy, final thoughts on this one tonight.
Well, the first thought that comes to mind, out of all the times, all the broadcasts that we have done, I do believe that's the first time I've ever heard someone think Goodyear. So that could be another first for tonight. Not only with the first run in the league, the first win, but the first time I've heard Goodyear used as a sponsor. So, hey, what will we run into next week?
Man, it's Pocono, so I'm willing to bet it's going to be something tricky, Tracy. It's the Tracy's tricky triangle. Got a lot of alliteration next week over at Pocono.
I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that track, man.
I can't.
It's one of those tracks, I'm never that good at, but I do love the track. Whereas Michigan, where we were at here tonight, I love watching a race here but I guess I don't have enough anxiety meds to get me through a good race like we saw tonight. So most of the time, Pocono will kind of stretch on out a little bit. So anyway, that's more my style anyway, just personal preference, that sort of thing. But I can't wait for it. So yeah, there'll be a difference of opinion next week when we go to Pocono, and we're calling that race for sure.
I feel like a lot of our drivers are going to have a difference of opinion about Pocono as well. It's either a place that you love or a place that you hate. And the other thing about Pocono is it's either a place that loves you or hates you. And it doesn't always love you back when you love it. So going to be a lot of unforgivingness in those walls at Pocono next week up in Pennsylvania. Beautiful scenery, beautiful track, but it's going to have a lot of wrecked race cars if I had to guess. And through no fault of their own, the Tricky Triangle is very unforgiving, Tracy.
It is, especially through, I guess that's turn 2. They don't really have a turn 4. But I just can't wait to see this whole pack hammer down on the green flag start and go down into turn 1. It's just going to be interesting. I know that there's going to be some guys with some runs, and I guarantee you that we're going to have a 3-wide entrance, possibly even 4-wide down into 1. Coming off a 2, that's where you really, I don't know. These guys are good. They may be able to go through turn 2 side by side. I don't know. Most time that's where a lot of incidents happen because it's just so hard. It's almost like one lane down through the second turn. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get through turn 2 without a caution on the first lap next week. So I'll give it a little personal challenge to the SoarDogg Cup Series to see if we can get that done. I still can't wait.
Yeah, the SoarDogg Cup Series is the premier league here in National Sim Racing League, the NSRLA. So the SoarDogg Cup Series being the premier league, if anybody can make it through Pocono, these guys can for sure. But Tracy, for all of our winners, all of our fans, all of our competitors that weren't the winners, and especially our top 3, huge thanks to SoarDogg Cup Series, NSRLA, all of our sponsors tonight, Downtown Auto Sales 200 from my favorite track, Michigan. I'm Chris Golden, alongside my producer, cohort, color announcer, and buddy, Tracy Brown. Here on Leadfoot TV, you guys stay golden. We'll see you next week at Pocono.